didn't she remember? The man glanced back at the partially opened door, but whoever had spoken to him was gone.
"Demanding cow,"
he said, keeping his voice low.
"Always ordering me around. I'll do what I want."
He turned back to Kera, and that's when they both heard it. The low growl coming from beside Kera, the big body lifting off the bed and easing over her to viciously snarl at the man so close. Kera couldn't say she physically recognized the animal giving the man a warning growl on Kera's behalf, but she still knew her. How could she not? They'd been together since the day Kera had rescued the creature. But she'd looked different then. A poor, abused pit bull, missing part of her muzzle and most of her teeth. A 50-pound female used for breeding, and then left to rot tied to a truck motor near some warehouse in Kera's neighborhood. But that wasn't the same dog now looming over Kera, and yet it was. It was Brody, Kera's precious dog, that she'd... On one condition, she told the veiled woman. I have to bring my dog. Fathomless eyes had frowned at her over the veil. What? I'll take your offer, but only if I can bring my dog. No dog, no deal.
You're serious? You're willing to give up your chance at a second life for a dog?
I won't go without Brody. Folding her arms over her chest, the woman had held what looked like a watering can, which seemed, to put it mildly, weird.
You do know, the woman asked Kera, that you're standing in front of me with a knife sticking out of your chest, right? I send you back now, like this, and it's over. No second life, no feasting at Valhalla, no Ragnarok. You do understand that, right?
Not really. I don't know what Valhalla and Ragnarok have to do with anything. What I do know is that I don't go anywhere without Brody. I'm not leaving her. She comes with me, or I don't go. It's that simple.
You'd give up everything I'm offering you for a dog?
She was there for me when no one else was. I won't leave her. The woman leaned back a bit.
Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating.
But the veiled woman must have agreed to Kera's terms, because here was Brody. True, a brand new Brody, but still, fangs bared, body tense, ready to strike at any minute while her muzzle pressed in close to the man, disgusting dog slobber sliding down his cheek. Appalled, he pulled back, stepping away from the bed and wiping his face while he shuddered. Kera got to her knees while Brody watched the man closely, and Kera couldn't believe how she felt. Strong, powerful, mean. Very, very mean, because who the fuck was this guy in a room, sniffing around her? How was that okay? It wasn't. She knew it wasn't. She didn't know how she knew, but she knew he wasn't supposed to be here, and no one with him was supposed to be here either. Kera looked down at her hands, curled her fingers into fists. She took in a deep breath, let it out. She was no longer just human, was she? The veiled woman had given her something more than just a second chance at life. She'd promised her power. For some, that meant money, cars, expensive shoes. But for Kera, it meant how her body felt at this moment, like it could handle anything, absolutely anything. She looked up at the man, and even in the dark room, she saw him blanch, knew in that instant that he feared her. And Kera liked that. She liked that a lot. Freda moved through the birdhouse hallway, ordering her clan to move faster. They didn't have a lot of time. In and out. That's what this was supposed to be. In and out. She realized that Snorri was still in that room. She didn't like that. Snorri was kind of stupid and had a tendency to not do what she needed him to do when she needed him to do it. Of course, he didn't take orders from